Stayed at table with me throughout the entire year / bilingual award goes to Nora. And your name was really hard to spell because I had to look it up 15 times. I looked it up on Facebook. Alright. So, just like she moved tables, we also had one person who moved schools. And she came in halfway through the year. So, the Central Immigrant Award goes to Ashley Muffet for coming all the way from Rebel Country to Black Knight Country. Oh, she's winning from Central.
I don't mind.
Oh my gosh. I know. I'm just awful. I'm the scum of the earth. The fancily dressed scum of the earth.
John, you gotta go slower. Look how much more time you have.
I got a lot of more time. A lot of more time. I know. I know this to be true. And because I have a plan for doing stuff that takes up time, but you won't know what that plan is because this plan will just come, and you won't be expecting it, but it'll waste so much time. So much time will be wasted because of this plan. No, it's not my plan. I'm explaining the plan that wastes time that will happen later, but I'm not wasting time now because I'm explaining the plan that's going to waste time later.
John, shut up.
I'm not. You just told me to keep talking more. You have conflicting opinions.
Yeah, but you're just going too fast with the words, and you're talking too much.
Please tell me this is going on Facebook.
It is going on Facebook.
Oh.
Because Morgan's videotaping this. Hi, future generations who are going to see this and realize that I'm insane. I wasn't here. Because I need another short break. And this will only waste more time. Oh, it crumbled in my hands. I'll take it. Look at it. Come over here and look at it, Robbie.
Robin is a kid.
You know, I was right when I said you're my best friend. Can't tell.
I know.
Can't tell, I know.
Yeah. So how's your flower project?
John, you killed it.
Yeah, I did. I just touched it.
How's your flower project coming? Are you dying, Tris?
No. You take me for a responsible person?
No.
I typed these things up yesterday, and then I realized I had no printer paper. That's why Harrisies is all faded out because it was cool word art.
I don't even have one.
Blue stuff. Blue stuff.
I don't even have one on mine.
Exactly, because you're my best friend.
I know.
Hi, how are you?
Continue.
You sure? You
Yes.
sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes.
Absolutely
I'm
positive.
gonna throw something at you.
Matt Wright's not here because he was too afraid to the war. Even though it would have been awesome.
I think we should call Matt Wright. We should call Matt Wright.
This gets a lot.
Yeah, call Matt Wright someone when it comes time for his award. Okay? You want to do that for me?
I will.
All right, all right. Okay, back to business. All right. So this one person sits in a corner. He always makes. He made this journal game one time where we had to guess the number he was thinking about. And so I take one look at the number. Well, I don't take one look at the number. I take one look inside my mind. And I decide that the number I want to write down was 42. And then, or 46 or something. What I write down? Quick, someone give me the journal and see what I wrote down.
That's gonna take 6 more years.
It's what you want. Oh, and plus Glory. He called you Glory Bell, so there. There you go, that's another pun. What's the story? Morning, comma, glory. All these things, it works. Just does. Hey, I'm wasting time just like you guys wanted me to. Oh, I guess 65. I guess 65.
Close to what you said.
Wow, that was way off.
I have very good memory, so I can.
44.
42.
42.
How did you remember what I said?
44.
I said 42. I said 42. All right. For this person, for journal games that I win in the first round / having the last name of a first name of a singer that I enjoy, goes to Jake Reese.
I'm going to
Singer of Five Iron Frenzy. They were good, they were good, they were really, really, really good. That was a part of the song. In case you didn't know. Yeah. All right. So, keep doing what you're doing, Charlie. Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? I mean, it works out for comedic purposes. Because this next award is the Textaholic Award. It should be me or everyone at Matt Wright's table sometimes. But instead, it's not going to be me because it's going to go to Taylor Brockmiller. As many of you guys remember, when the roof was on fire and we all had to evacuate the building, I came in and I was Matt Wright for a day. And Matt Wright was me for a day, except Matt Wright cheated and started not being me for half the time and being himself for half the time. But I stayed in character throughout the entire class. Badly in character. But you see, I needed to know what Matt Wright does on a day-to-day basis. I needed to get inside of his head and start thinking like Matt Wright. So, he's here so I can do all this. Involved. So, I asked one person at his table what Matt Wright does on a day-to-day basis. And Kelsey Griever gets the Matt Wright Expert Award. Telling me how to be Matt Wright. Which is pretty much just text behind everyone's back and talk to people. Alright, so, throughout the entire year, I have tried to successfully incorporate each and every one of you into a pun, an inside joke. Think of a funny heresy, but there was one person who I had never, ever talked to or made a pun of. No, it's not you. But you see, I just could not remember for the life of me this person's name until I got that roster sheet from Mrs. Harris. And I was like, who is this person? And then I'm like, oh, that's who that person is. So Kathy Jean Lawson? You get the What's My Name Award.
Your class, God.
There you go. Yeah, I legitimately didn't know your name until I got the sheet.
John, it was right behind you.
So?
John, you're a bad person.
It's right there.
So?
Right there.
I didn't think things ahead. You think I'm a person. See, look, I had it marked down who I had awards for, but they don't have who it is. All right. This one person is, just like many of you have said, very, very incognito. I often have no idea what this person does here because they're either so quiet or they just make a snide remark about making the journal, which is something I do appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Because inside, they really do care. And no, it's not you, Rachel, because you just make snide remarks because you're
I'm
my
not
friend.
quiet. I knew it wasn't me.
But this, I have no idea what you do in here award goes to Luke. Because I legitimately have no idea what you do in here.
John, can you make it legible, please?
No. All right. If I had to name one person in here, my second in command, he always took the journal not seriously, just the way I imagined it. Because if you have a serious journal full of serious issues, that'd be the most boring journal ever because you really need a journal full of werewolf barns and velociraptors and hawkmen to make the journal anything interesting whatsoever. And also, he was with me 100% on not going to those seminars and then listening to how we would get in so much trouble if we didn't go to those seminars over the intercom. So, you guys all are sitting down, right? Sitting down, pulling
No,
together
wait,
one
let me
way.
stand up.
Oh, Christian, you're going to need to sit down because